Hello and welcome to this tutorial. This time we will see the Clickospider, which is a powerful and useful tool. The Clickospider is an easy-to-use tool to import whatever web page from whatever website. Maybe you will ask, wherefore shall I ever use such a thing? The answer is in the nature and the reason wherefore we have built the Clickoweb technology. To place your website into the internet has absolutely no meaning if there is nobody coming to see it. The Clickoweb technology has been built with the primary scope to boost visitors and website popularity. Moreover, it is a useful tool for whatever is website marketing, SEO and just only web design. In order to start, the first thing you should do is just register your website on clickoweb.net. As a result, you will find a page most similar to this one. To register, just use the sign up button you find on the right slider on the bottom. Now, the best techniques to be used for importing whatever internet page into Clickoweb is to point it in another browser tab, then copy and paste from the address bar the HTTP address, opening the utility menu, select the Spider extensions and just paste this address inside there. To enable the commands of Clickoweb area, just move your mouse on the main slider and the commands will appear on the bottom. In the meantime, let's change the browser window where I preloaded already the page which should be fetched. Well, here it is. It is an Italian website featuring products for the agriculture. In order to obtain the correct internet address, I just move my mouse to the browser's address bar, highlight the written address and press Ctrl+C to copy it into my clipboard. Now I return back to the Clickoweb in order to pass this data to the Spider. I access the utility menu by pressing this button here. Then I open the Spider area. Now I'm going to cancel eventual pre-existing data in the Spider area and paste my address directly from my clipboard by pressing Ctrl and V. Then I issue the Spider job by pressing the Spider button. A couple of seconds and our Spider has fetched the page and gives me a confirmation message telling me the same. Well, there do exist several utilities in the Spider area I shortly introduce to you. A special feature of Clickoweb is the treatment of links. Clickoweb can serve you whatever other page of, for example here motorredatory.com, if you click the links inside the clickoweb.net domain. This will be done if you leave the links to be local. In case you change them to be remote, then whatever link you click will bring you to the relative page of motorredatory.com. Another way to treat them is to destroy all links so you do not follow them at all. Style sheets. Depending on how the web page is written, there might be difficulties in visualization. The below options allow you to change selectively the different style sheets. Now we exit the Spider utility area in order to save the page we have imported. By entering the email you used at registration time and password, you will save the page. A confirmation message will tell you that the page has been written properly and is from now on available on internet. Well, here it is. As I mentioned before, in the utility area of the Spider with the linked buttons, I need just to import one web page from a website in order to be able to show all the other web pages of the website reachable by the links. This allows me by just importing one page to serve an entire website in Clickweb.net. This allows me by just importing one page to serve an entire website through Clickweb.net. I will now show it to you. By clicking any link in the Spider web page, I will obtain the relative web page from the original website. Here you still see the Motor Gear R65. Now we imported and display the page relative to the Motor Gear called Series PR1. Well, let's go and see the Motor Gear Series PR1 on the original website. Well, here it is. Returning back to Clickweb.net, we are even able to save this page here. But we can do much more. Do you remember that the page was in Italian? Well, if you do not know Italian, then it's better you have it in English. Now we can translate this page directly on Clickweb.net and save it and serve it on the net. This is now possible between more than 50 languages. The level of the translation is pretty good and understandable, but if you want to serve it to visitors in a foreign language, then it is better to adapt it to the tastes and the mentality of these visitors. In case you just want to see or enhance your web presence by keywords in different languages, then you can also leave the translation as it is. The Clicko translator is very easy to use. We just need to open our main editor, pass to the SEO area, choose optimization and utilities and the language we want to translate to. Then just save the page and it is done. And here we go, accessing the main editor. Then we select the SEO area tab. Move over to optimization and just choose the language we want to translate to, while selecting to translate to English. Now, if not already entered, we enter our email, our password, and press the Update Me button to translate and save the page. Well, the usual confirmation message tells us that the page has been written, but the page seems still to be in Italian. The reason is that this page has been written on the server and we need to load it. The best way to reload the page is to move one page forward or backwards and then vice versa. And as you can see by the result, Motori became Gear Motors. Let us reassume. We can use Clickweb.net to import a whatever web page from a whatever website, display it, and serve all the other websites through that page. By just entering your username and password, you can save whatever page you want. By using the translator, you can translate it between 50 and more languages. There do exist much more other utilities on Clickweb.net with our Clickoweb technology. The question I want to place you is timing. How much time do you need to do such a thing the traditional way? Well, every nice thing has an end, also this tutor. Thank you for your attention and for looking this tutor. You are welcome on clickoweb.net, and remember, it is just easy, funny and productive.